Hi there, here we are, day 5 of your flexibility challenge. I hope you're feeling fantastic. We're gonna get right into it today. So have a comfortable seat and start some breathing. We're just gonna take a few deep breaths here just to center ourselves, just come inside and prepare for our practice today. Notice the breath as it enters your nostrils, slides down your throat, your belly becomes full, and as you exhale, the belly releases. On this next breath, take it in deep. Everything that doesn't serve you, release with your exhale. Wonderful. One more breath in. And out. All right, take the ear to the shoulder and switch sides. Oh yes. One more time, right and left. You can keep the eyes closed, they can be open, wherever you're comfortable with, remembering that this is your practice. If you need to stop the video and hold the poses for longer, you're more than welcome to. Today is going to get a little intense, all right? And I hope you're up for that. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears, back and down. Yes. And inhale the arms over your head. Exhale, side bend to one side. Inhale, reach up, touch the ceiling. And exhale, other side. Yes, good. This feels awesome. Inhale, both arms up. Gentle rotation over to the right. So we're just taking the spine in all of its directions. Extension, flexation, rotation, lateral movement, and other side. Yes. So, come back to center. Remember what you signed up for, hips and shoulders, because we're getting right into it. So if you find your comfortable seat, if you're not already there, and we're gonna take the feet out in front. So this may look familiar to you. Your feet are gonna be about 2 fist width apart. Scooch the hips back, hinge forward, find your resistance, and settle in. Round out the spine, and we will be here for 2 minutes. Still feeling that deep breath. Maybe you feel the back of the lungs, the back of the rib cage expanding more here. And with each exhale, working on letting go of muscle. Scan your body, see if there's anything tight that you're holding on to. Maybe it's the inner thighs. If the inner thighs are holding up the legs, try to release them or place something underneath the knees so that your body's not hanging and it can just relax. Three more deep breaths here. Nice long breaths, we're no rush. Very slowly inhale to rise. Let's take the legs out in front. Lean back a little bit, straighten the legs, move the ankles around. So That was a lot of the back of the shoulders right here, right? And a lot of maybe lower back and outside of the hips. So moving on, here we go, you guys. I told you we're gonna get into it fast, day 4 and 5. So come into tabletop and then move here, move organically. Stash the hips from side to side. Take them back and forward and around, whatever feels good for you. So between each of these rigid poses, we're gonna really focus on some movement. So stillness is the yin, right? And the movement is the yang. So we're balancing that out here. Staying here, or tuck the toes, lift into downward facing dog. Oh, move around, bend and straighten the knees, pedal the heels to the floor. 2 more deep breaths here. And here we go. Look forward. We're gonna take your right knee to your right wrist, turn the foot out, and then press or let the hips just fall to the ground here. Inhale, lift the chest up. If you can, do me a favor, take a peek at your back foot. We want to make sure that it's not sickling one direction or turning out. It's the toes are tracking the heel. Inhale, lift the chest again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, you can come into your swan right here. If you want to place a bolster underneath, you can. Take a few deep breaths, get the wiggles out, and we're going to settle in for a couple minutes. If your leg starts to fall asleep, just come out of it for a moment, let the leg relax, and then you can go back into it. And also you can place something underneath your hip here, so it's not just hanging. You're a little bit more lifted, taking the weight off of the front leg some more. Here we go, settle in, find your stillness. We're working the outside of the hip. Maybe you feel this in the inner thigh, the front of the left hip. Whew, goodness, this is a good one. How you doing? All right, 3 more breaths. You got this. 1, 2, and 3. Last exhale. Now inhale to rise. Oh, yes. So let's keep giving these hips some love, shall we? Set onto the right hip, lean over to your right, and bring the left leg around. So your right leg is on the bottom. We're moving into Firelog pose. Right leg is on the bottom. We are gonna take this left leg, turn it out, and try to put it on top of the right leg. Now notice, Firelog, right? It's like 2 logs stacked. This is the kind of full expression of the pose, if you will, but a lot of times this is too much. This is very intense. So you can take this top leg and place it in front of the other leg, all right? And so we are gonna forward fold in just a moment in this. If you've got a lot of space between the knee and the ground or the 2 knees, hey, get your pillows, place them underneath there. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Sit on a pillow if you need to. And then from there, we're gonna rotate over to the left leg, the top leg. So inhale, we take the arms nice and long, and exhale, rotate over the right leg. 5 breaths here. And unravel, coming forward. Here we go. We've got that forward fold if that's in your practice today. Remember, one day is going to be different than the other day. So honor your body where it is today at this moment. So we're hinging forward, letting the shoulders drop forward, tuck the chin. When you do that, you're going to feel the stretch differ a little bit. Play around with it and settle in. So this is really part of the intensity of yin. It not only requires that we're still and we're with ourselves at this time. This type of practice, this type of flexibility practice, the yin practice, is really difficult because now we're having to endure some discomfort during this stillness. But how indicative of life is that? Sometimes stillness is just hard. We're so used to going all the time. Take your breaths. So if that fight, flight, or freeze is coming on because of the intensity of this, ask yourself, do you need to come out because you're feeling lightning or fire anywhere? Or do you want to really just try to focus in and rest and digest for 1 more minute in this posture with me? Couple more breaths. And inhale to rise. We will lean back and then take the legs out straight, nice and slow as if you have a choice. Ooh, that can get sticky. Oh my goodness. And then take the toes and the knees and just external rotation, internal rotation, in and out, in and out. Ooh, bend and straighten. Excellent. All right. Again, with no urgency, come into your downward facing dog again, or your tabletop. Ooh, all right. Now lift up the hips. Try to use the core to guide you back. Drop your head. Notice how your body feels right now. Does the right side feel different than the left side? Yes. Are you popping like I'm popping? Not a choice. All right, here we go. So we're gonna take our left leg forward. Left knee to left wrist, turning the foot out. The leg goes long behind you. Remember, there are different options for this. And where you found these videos, you'll find some tutorials as well. So lift up nice and tall. Check the back foot. And when you're ready, forward fold. Just breathe. Be with yourself. Take the challenge to be here and now with your body. If the mind starts to spiral and go into la la land, refocus on that breath. You're almost there. 5 more deep breaths. All right. When you're ready, inhale to rise. You did it. You did it. And then place the weight on the left hip. And then we just bring the right leg around. So moving into our Firelog pose. But I don't know about you, but I need to straighten my legs here just for a moment. Just a quick little rest. Bend and straighten. And here we go. So this time our left leg is on bottom. Right leg is on top. Foot is slightly flexed. Option, right leg in front of the left. Here we go. Inhale, lifting the chest up. We've got our rotation first. Exhale, rotate over the top leg. 5 breaths. Relax your face, relax the jaw. Shoulders are relaxing down. This is opening the chest though, opening the shoulders up. And here we go. Come forward. And when you're ready, your forward fold. Settling in, stilling the mind and the body. If you need blankets or padding anywhere, place it where it needs to go. Try to make sure if you're crossing the legs that the shins are stacked on top of each other. All right, 5 more deep breaths. And inhale to rise. Oh yes. How about we come out of this? Legs out in front. Again, straighten, bend and straighten. Do what feels good. We're gonna come into tabletop. Everybody, just for a few moments. Oh, a forward fold felt like it needed to happen right there. All right, you guys. So into tabletop, nice and slow. Couple cat-cows here for the spine. So wrists under the shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, lift the belly. The heart draws up and out. And exhale, draw the navel in. Tuck the tailbones one more time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, round out. Inhale, back to flat back. And exhale, have a seat. That was fantastic, guys. Just notice the way you feel right now. When you stand up, how does your hips feel, your shoulders? And use these 5 days as a practice for yourself regularly. Find more of our videos on YouTube, and use those as your daily practices. And so right now I want to offer you the opportunity to join our texting accountability list. So if that's something that you want to do, I send out tips. I make sure that I'm holding you accountable for your stillness, for your stretching, just helping you see how the shoulders and the hips are doing throughout your progress through life, throughout your journey through life. So have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're interested in that accountability group, you'll notice a link below, and you just click on that link and I will be in touch with you. All right, so again, my name is Erica Irvin. Thank you so much for joining us for these 5 days, and I hope you have an excellent, excellent day and you feel fabulous.